Hi everybody, welcome to Scotch Kitchen. Let's cook some stir fries. With my stir fries today, I'm going to use some shallots. I'm using some red onions. I'm using some tomatoes. I'm using mixed peppers. With the mixed peppers, so mixed bell peppers. I'm going with the yellow mixed bell peppers. And then I'm also going with the spring onions as well. All these types of onions that I've used, they are all flavorful in a different way. They add so much taste to your food, and I will definitely recommend anybody who wants to have different textures and different types of flavors in their food to try using different types of onions. And then I'm also using some fresh tomatoes. As you can see there, I have just sliced them in half and I've gone along and cut them in strips. And again, it's up to you how you want to cut your vegetables or your ingredients. My policy is always they will all cook, so it doesn't matter how you cut them. But again, it depends as well with what you're preparing. So on a pan, we're going to go straight with some vegetable oil, and then I'm going to go straight with mixed onions. Yeah, so shallots, red onions, spring onions, all that goes in immediately after the oil. I am using vegetable oil. You can use stir fry oil, you can use any type of oil that you wish to. So sometimes as well, when I'm preparing the stir fry, I tend to use rapeseed oil and also vegetable oil. You can use sunflower oil if you want to. I avoid using any fatty oils when I'm doing a stir fry because, again, stir fry means the food is going to cook really on high heat very, very quick. And if we don't finish this food, that means I will have to have it again another day. And when you're using fat, the fat will solidify on the next day. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to go through the same process of warming it up. You have to rewarm it when you're cooking it, just exactly the same way I am doing. I'm using Scotch Kitchen spices. All our spices are available on our website, which is africanscotchkitchen.com. You can definitely visit our website so that you can see all the variety of spices that we have. So after your onions and your oil, go straight with your spices. Again, spices of your choice. And then you want to mix all that together. Immediately after that, I'm going straight with my bell peppers. So I use the yellow bell pepper, and I'm also using some fresh tomatoes. I'm mixing that. Remember, we are doing a stir fry. A stir fry, high heat, very, very quick. We want everything to be nice and crunchy. So far we have shallots, we have red onions, we have spring onions, we have fresh tomatoes. Oh, forgot my garlic and ginger there as well. And then now I'm going straight in with my mixed vegetables. Vegetables are good. Depends with what kind of vegetables you want to use. I am using all sorts of vegetables, as you can see there, from carrots, from white cabbage, yellow cabbage. I'm using kale. I'm using red bell peppers. There's some red bell peppers there as well, as you can see there. And all you need to do now is continue mixing up all the lovely food. I love the coloring of the food because they say the more colorful your food is, the healthier it is. So love it at this point. Yeah. So I felt like the food was a little bit dry at the moment because of all these lovely vegetables that I've actually added here. They've actually absorbed most of the oil that I'd put there. And again, used spices. When you're using spices, spices tend to absorb oil because remember, they're dry spices. So they absorb so much oil. And that's why I decided to top up some oil. Then I'll go straight in with my dark soy sauce and my light soy sauce. Again, it's up to you. If you want to avoid using the soy sauce, well or not, because again, now if you realize I put some salt on there, but the soy sauce is always really salty. So again, if you're using soy sauce, you don't have to put in any salt in your food. You can just skip that part. Then immediately after that, I'm going to go in with my egg noodles. Most of these noodles, the way they are packed, they are ready to cook. They take less than 5 to 10 minutes to cook. So as you can see, I'm opening up the packets and I'm just spreading all that lovely noodles inside there. That's about the third packet I'm going with the vegetables. Again, I tend to advise you, it just depends with how many people you're cooking for. So and apart from that, how much vegetable you are, because if you look at the farthest end of my counter, you can see I had some extra vegetable there. So the main reason why I didn't put all the vegetables was in case I need to add any more vegetable, I could actually add. So be careful when you're adding your vegetable. The ration of the vegetable and the noodles should be the same, or you can go more vegetable and less noodles. To me, I prefer them to be 50-50. And on top of that, I went straight with my fresh coriander. You can see there, love coriander. Love the powder one, but I also love the fresh coriander. It only not add the taste, it also adds the lovely coloring, and it makes the food looks so delicious. That's why I love my coriander. So remember, we are stir frying again. So I had some leftover chicken. So what I decided to do, instead of getting rid of the chicken, I've already prepared my noodle. What was it not for me to just add some lovely flavorful chicken there? I don't need to season the chicken because the chicken was already cooked. And all I needed to do was add the chicken there, and to make this amazing meal look even more delicious. Again, you don't need to add chicken. You can just go in maybe with fish. If you don't like fish, you can go with any type of meat, or just have it straight like that. We are having ours with chicken. Thank you very much for supporting us. Do have a lovely day.